What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush HD and welcome to my FIFA 13 Team of the Season's kind of Bundesliga Team of the Season prediction episode. But I just want to say that the name of the title of this video is my Team of the Season for the Northern League Europe Leagues. Basically what this means is in FIFA 12, I'm not sure if they're going to do this in FIFA 13. But in FIFA 12, when they were releasing the Team of the Seasons, they released the Bundesliga, the Austrian Bundesliga, the Eredivisie, and the Belgian Pro League all in one team. So, obviously, the Bundesliga is the bigger league, so more of the players are from that league, and basically the whole starting 11 is basically that league, and then you've got some other players. But I've kind of done this for FIFA 13. I'm not sure if they're going to do the same or split the leagues up now, but I've gone for the same. They're going to do the same and keep it as the Northern Leagues. So, obviously, the Northern Leagues, like I said, is mainly the Bundesliga players. So, most of the team is Bundesliga. So, I'm going to base it around like the Bundesliga, like I did in the Barclays Premier League, where it was supposed to be the English leagues. But I'm thinking that maybe they're going to be doing the league separately, but I'm not 100% sure. So, let's get into the Bundesliga. So, on the screen, you are looking at the Bundesliga kind of team of the season from the Bundesliga website, should I say. On there, they had, like a couple of weeks ago, they had voting on who do you think was in the team of the season. And on the screen, as you can see here, we've got on the teams of the season, and some of the players here you may be surprised about, and some of the players that you can't see there are, why aren't they there? So this isn't my prediction. Like in the Barclays Premier League, where they based it off the PFA Team of the Season, Barclays Premier League Team of the Season. I've basically said, put it up here, the Bundesliga one, and then I'm going to give you my suggestions and changes and stuff like that. So, let's get into the players. So, in goal, we have Manuel Neuer. I'll go through their stats as well. So, he's got 80% attempts saved. 18 clean sheets. He's got the highest amount of clean sheets of any of the other keepers in the Bundesliga. And he's got 70 saves. Moving on to the right back, we've got Yoshida, Japanese player, plays for Schalke. He's got 2 assists and 1 goal. I'm not quite sure on the clean sheets of the defenders, but he was one of the players I was surprised about, so we'll talk about that a bit later. The 2 centre-backs, we have Hummels and Dante, both been pretty solid throughout the season. Left-back, we have David Alaba. Very good season for him this season. He's been absolutely phenomenal playing that left-back spot for Bayern Munich. Moving on to the midfield, we've got Jakub Blaszczykowski on the right mid. He's had a couple of informs. Then we've got Sebastian Schweinsteiger, who's had a fairly decent season as well. We've got Gundogan, the Borussia Dortmund centre mid. Very good player on FIFA. He's had 1 inform card. And the left mid, you're probably thinking, I've never seen that guy in my life. And he's called Arango, I think it is. And yeah, hold on. I think he's called Arango. And he plays for the other Borussia team, I think it is. And he has had 5 goals and 7 assists. So he's been okay. And up front we have, we've missed out Mario Götze. He's had a good season. And up front we have Lewandowski. So there is the kind of, I'm not sure if it's the actual team of the season, but I think it is the one voted by the fans of the Bundesliga for a team of the season, which there were some players I was quite surprised about in there. So let's move on to my suggestions. So I'm just going to quickly flick sides. And here you go, as you can see mine, I've got some slightly different players, but let's go run it through the players. So in goal, we have Manuel Neuer. Like I said, 80% attempts saved, 18 clean sheets, and 70 saves. And he was in the team of the season for the Bundesliga. I'm going to refer it to the actual team of the season. Well, I'm not sure how I'm going to refer this to. I don't know what the actual name of the team of the season, because basically I went on the website and it's under a thing called fan zone. You've got team of the season, and basically a couple of weeks ago you could go in there, click the players. There's like 3 options and a percentage amount of players, and now they've like made it into one full team. So that's kind of what I'm referring to when I say the real Bundesliga team of the season. But we got Manuel Neuer as right back. I decided to swap Yoshida for Philipp Lahm. Lahm's got 10 assists, for a right back, that is really, really good. And 2 man of the matches, so I think he should get an informed card, or team of the season card, sorry. If I say informed card, you just think of team of the season. Moving on to the 2 centre-backs, I've kept them the same. Dante, 1 goal, 1 assist, and yeah, that doesn't sound a lot, but for a centre-back, that's pretty decent. I'm not 100% sure on the clean sheets, but I know it must be in double figures at least, because Bayern Munich have been just the dominant force throughout the Bundesliga this season. We've got Hummels here as well, 1 goal, 3 assists, got a man of the match, and again, quite a few clean sheets. Alaba, 3 goals, 3 assists, and just been absolutely phenomenal. Moving on to the midfield. In the right mid spot, I have Marco Reus. He kind of played left mid most of the season. I've put him right mid just because it kind of fills the role, shall I say. But Reus has got 14 goals and 9 assists and 4 man of the matches. Very, very good player this season. I think he's got 3 informed cards. That includes his man of the match card. So, yes, I think he should get a team of the season card. He's been absolutely fantastic this season. The first centre mid is going to be Mario Götze, exactly the same in the other the team of the season, shall I say, and he's got 10 goals and 8 assists and 4 man of the matches. Very, very good performance from a centre mid. Moving on to the second centre mid, we have Thomas Müller, 13 goals and 11 assists from a centre mid. He's been phenomenal this season. I think he's got 1 informed card and a man of the match card. And moving on to the final midfielder, we have Franck Ribéry, the French left mid player, and he's had an absolutely quality season. 10 goals and 14 assists and 9 man of the matches. That is absolutely phenomenal. He's been absolutely fantastic, and he's been one of the main reasons why Bayern Munich have been so successful this season. And moving on to the attack force, the first player we have is Lewandowski. He is the second highest goal scorer in the Bundesliga, and he's got 24 goals and 5 assists and 6 man of the matches. Again, outstanding performance by him. I think he's got an informed card and a man of the match. And the final player is another different player, and we have this player who I think is pronounced Kiesling. I'm not quite sure, but he's got 25 goals. He's the leading goal scorer, just above Lewandowski. 7 assists and, wait for it, 10 man of the matches. Been absolutely phenomenal for Bayer Leverkusen. I think he's got 2 informs already. And he's not the fastest of players, but he looks like a fairly decent striker. And as you can see there, I've got some substitutes. These are just alternative players that could fit in the team, like I did with my Barclays Premier League team of the season prediction. I've also added, like I said, some of the Eredivisie players. I haven't really looked into the Belgian Pro League players because when they did the Barclays Premier League, they did the starting 11 and 7 subs. And I've decided to do the same thing for the Bundesliga. Like I said, this could be just the Bundesliga. So it could be they just releasing the Bundesliga. I'm not sure if they're going to separate it up like they did last time, clump them together, or they're going to have them all completely separate and having separate team of the seasons for each league, which would be pretty nice. But we'll find out if it does happen tomorrow. It's going to probably happen for the other leagues, because in FIFA 12 as well, they did put the French league and the Italian league and all the leagues down the south of Europe together as well. So it should be pretty interesting what happens tomorrow. Remember, the team of the season comes out as well, and I've got a team of the season number 36 prediction on my channel as well. Go and check that out. But let's move on to some of the substitutes. And before I move on to them, I've only changed their overall stats. But I haven't changed their stats on the card, so ignore them completely. But the first player we have is this player here, our goalkeeper, Adler. And he's got 70% attempts saved, 7 clean sheets, and 124 saves. And he's in FIFA, he's had so many cards. I think there's about 5 of him. I may be wrong. He's got his basic one, then you got an informed card, then you got an upgraded card, and then I think he's got 2 more informed cards. I'm not 100% sure on that. I may have made that one of the cards up. But he looks like a fairly decent keeper, and I want to try him out in the team season. Probably a lot cheaper alternative than Manuel Neuer. Moving on to the right back, we've got a player who's normally silver, and that is Cavaja. He's a right back for Bayer Leverkusen, Spanish player, and he's got 7 assists and 1 goal, plus the clean sheets, which I'm not 100% sure on, but he's had a fairly decent season as well as a right back. Moving on to the centre mid, we have Sebastian Schweinsteiger, 3 goals and 3 assists, and I put him in the squad mainly because he was in the voted Barclays Bundesliga team of the season, so he's had a fairly decent season as well. And he plays more of a CDM role, I think. So I'm not 100% sure on the clean sheets. Moving on to the fourth player, we have Jakub Blaszczykowski, the Borussia Dortmund winger, and he's had a fairly decent season as well. He's got 2 informed cards, I believe. A very, very pacey player, but he's got 11 goals and 9 assists, and again, he was in the voted Bundesliga team of the season, so I decided to add him in. And now we're going to move on to the 3 Eredivisie players, which could get team of the seasons. Like I said, I'm going to repeat it again, just so you guys don't say in the comments that I have... In FIFA 12, they put the Northern Leagues of Europe all together in one team. And they did it with the South ones as well. I'm not sure if they're going to do it this year, but I've just kind of covered my back just in case they do it this year. And I'm just going to say 3 cards that could come out tomorrow. And the first one is going to be Wilfried Boney, the Ivory Coast striker. He has 31 goals and 8 assists in the Eredivisie, the highest goal scorer, and he's had a phenomenal season. I think he's had 2 informed cards as well, and he would be a really, really nice player up as a striker. No, maybe as a centre forward probably, but a team of the season card would be pretty nice. Maybe a bit more than 80 pace. That is his default pace there, is 74. He's got some informed cards, which I think put it up to about 80. I'm not 100% sure. Moving on to the second Eredivisie player, we have Mertens, the left mid Belgian player for PSV, and he's had a cracking season. He's got 2 informed cards, and he's got 16 goals and 17 assists. What a fantastic season for this guy, and he looks like a fantastic card. Like I said, those stats aren't the ones that are going to be on his card if it comes out tomorrow, shall I say. And moving on to the final player, we have Eriksson, the centre attacking mid player for Ajax. He again has had 2 informs, I believe. I may have got that wrong. He may have had 1, but I think he's had 2. He's got 9 goals and 13 assists, which is pretty decent for a centre mid. Very, very good player as well. So, guys, these are my predictions for the FIFA 13 Team of the Season Northern Europe League predictions. And I just want to say that I'm not going to say it again, but you know, guys, what this is all about. Why is I said it, the Northern Leagues. It could be just the Bundesliga, so I'm going to put like a Bundesliga plus Northern Leagues or something like that in the title, if that, if you're wondering why this is like this when you come on this video. But guys, remember, if you got any players, any suggestions, anything I may have missed, put that in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe for Team of the Week number 37 if it's out. I'm not 100% sure because most of the leagues are finishing their games now. And also the Team of the Season for the Southern Leagues, or if they do split them up, another league such as the Serie A or something like that. But guys, this has been Chronic Rushing Team. Till next time, adios!